What's going on, guys? I am Switters. Welcome back to the channel. And some news has come out about Warzone 2's DMZ missions. So DMZ is another mode coming to Call of Duty this year, as you guys are well aware, I'm sure by now. It is not part of the Modern Warfare 2 game that you need to buy. It is coming with Warzone 2, so it will be free to download, just like Warzone has been and Warzone 2 will be. And the DMZ missions, the DMZ, that whole game mode is part of Warzone 2, and it's taking place on the same Warzone 2 map. But anyhow, data miners have gone through some files and found apparently all of the various missions that you're going to be able to do in DMZ. So we're going to go through them. I'm going to leave a link to this article down below. This is the website Insider Gaming. It's a website by Tom Henderson, who is a very well-renowned Call of Duty leaker, not just Call of Duty, other games as well. But I'll leave a link to this article down below. Charlie Intel covered this as well, but I think Insider Gaming here got the leak first. So I'll leave both articles linked down below. You can check out whichever one or neither if you want to. You can just kick back and listen to all these various missions. I don't know if I'm going to go through all of them. There's 30 plus, I think, coming up. But anyhow, a Call of Duty data miner has revealed all of the apparent missions coming to Warzone 2's DMZ mode. The data mine, which includes around 30 individual missions, gives us a huge insight as to what the DMZ mode has to offer. Due to the nature of data mining, the original post is a tad confusing, so the strings have been modified slightly to make them more understandable for reading pleasure. X amount, quote-unquote X amount, is a placeholder name for a number. So as you can see right here, DMZ missions, extract X amount of enemy grunt weapons. So that could be extract, 10 enemy grunt weapons. So as I'm saying X amount throughout this whole article here as we're going through, just know that that's just a placeholder name for a different number. Not sure of the exact number that you will have to be required to do any of these missions, but you'll understand what we're talking about as we're going through it, okay? Extract X amount of enemy grunt weapons. Mission brief: we need to acquire intel about how Al-Qatala is arming its grunts. Bring back some of their weapons so we can analyze them. Capture X amount of SAM sites. Al-Qatala has set up several surface-to-air missile sites in the DMZ. There are frequently transport planes flying overhead. SAM sites can shoot them down, allowing you to recover their supplies. Extract X amount of cash in one match. Mission brief: we're low on coin because of several consecutive botched operations by your fellow soldiers. We need a lump sum urgently for an upcoming mission. Extract a hailstorm. Uncle Sam is looking to do some research on the weapons being distributed throughout Sabah. Acquire and extract a hailstorm shotgun, and we can use it to gain some goodwill with the feds. There's a rumor that hailstorm can be purchased at specific buy stations. So again, something to keep in mind going through some of these missions here is that it's on the Warzone 2 map, and it's an extraction mode, okay? So you're gonna drop in, whether it's like the normal Warzone way of like, dropping in, parachuting in, or whether you'll just be placed in a certain part of the map. I'm assuming you'll be able to drop in, you'll get to choose where you want to go. Because after you learn the map, you go, okay, I know there's various SAM sites kind of in a more concentrated area over in this direction. Or I know that there's a loot box over here that will have this particular shotgun that we're looking for. But you can see some of these missions are very like this one, just, extract with a hailstorm shotgun. That's just one particular shotgun that you need to get in, and then extract yourself. How you actually extract yourself is going to be a little bit interesting, because this is something that they mentioned before, going back a few weeks now, that there's going to be other players, live players on the map at the same time as you are, as well as there being NPC characters, AI characters on the map as well. And it can be up to 300 to 400 players combined. So that's real live, actual other people playing the game and various AI on the map at the same time. So I don't know if it's going to be everything, like the clock just winds down eventually, kind of like Warzone, where you get to a final circle and then that person, like, is there one extraction? I mean, I don't think that's what it's going to be. I think it's going to be, there's going to be various extraction sites. You might have to spend a certain amount of time in the game before you can extract, because again, if you're just doing something like this, pick up this particular shotgun and then exfil with it, well, that's not a big deal. Maybe you'll have to earn enough money to go to a buy station and call in an extraction or something like that. So to be very curious to see all this. I'm very interested to see it. Some of it, again, some of them sound very, very quick. Some of these missions sound like they're going to take a lot longer. Here's another one. Kill a boss and extract with their weapon case. We've received intel that the chemist has acquired a weapon case containing valuable rare weapons. Find a hard drive and upload it in order to track him down. Acquire his weapon case by any means necessary. So a mission like this, kill a boss and extract with their weapon case, it's gonna take a lot more time to complete this mission, I'm assuming anyway, than just pick up a shotgun and exfil. So there are gonna be various levels of difficulty. It's also going to depend, of course, if you're in a kind of hot area with other live players, like, can they attack you as well? I mean, I'm assuming that's the case. That's what it's going to be. So you're probably going to get a lot of griefers kind of in this mode, attacking you and going after you, trying to mess up your stuff, while either they're doing their own thing or they're just literally in there just trying to mess you up. So it's going to be an interesting game mode. I'm very curious to check it out. And from what we understand too, there's going to be a fair amount of kind of Easter eggs throughout the map. Not in the Call of Duty Zombies sense of Easter egg, but little things that you can do. Like the stuff that they've done in Warzone in the past, where you get, you know, the key cards and, you know, for the missile launch, going back to the original Warzone map in Verdansk, with Modern Warfare 2019. And you remember some of the missions that we got doing that. And the Warzone 2 map, along with DMZ, it's coming with Warzone 2, is coming out about 3 weeks after the game actually launches. It's November 16th, I believe it is, that Warzone 2 comes out, as well as, again, DMZ. So it will be fun to kind of jump in there and check it out. There's, again, I won't go through all of these missions. There's a fair amount of them. You know, there's certain things like you have to kill a certain amount of operators with an SMG, and by operators, that seems like it's going to be like, again, you have to go up against other real live players in the match, rather than just killing some AI. So it's going to be a fun kind of challenge to get through, it sounds like. I'm very much looking forward to it. It could be something, you know, a bit different to do rather than just the straight up Warzone all the time, where you're trying to be, you know, only one person can win at the end. Well, if you're playing solo, of course, but or one team can win. In this way, in this mode, it sounds like, you know, a lot of different groups of people could successfully complete their mission and exfil. So it'll be fun to check out. I'm really looking forward to it. Again, I'll leave the links to both of these articles down below. They cover the same information. There's nothing really different in either one. But I just want to let you guys know that this is coming. It's something I'm probably, after playing the beta and hearing some of the responses from Infinity Ward, I'm probably looking forward to the DMZ mode more than anything else. I gotta be honest. I'm very curious about the new Warzone 2 map. We heard from a lot of the people that were invited to COD Next that got to play through it, how it was kind of disappointing. Infinity Ward is making a significant amount of changes, it sounds like, at least, to the Warzone 2 mode. With the multiplayer that we played in the beta, it sounds like that's pretty much what we're gonna get. I think they are, you know, forget your dead silence, forget lowering the footstep audio, all that kind of stuff. Like, they're just not gonna do it. So I wouldn't expect that to change too much. So anyway, that's pretty much why I'm looking forward to this DMZ mode. Hopefully it will, and I'm sure throughout the year they'll add new missions, new objectives, all that kind of stuff. So I'm looking forward to it. I hope it's good. I hope you guys enjoy it as well. And I'll catch you guys in the next video or stream real soon. Take care.